what is GSR or PGSR in a term, I guess?
Yeah. So gunshot residue is GSR, and it's basically anything. So when you fire a gun, the hammer, whatever type of gun you have, the hammer comes down onto the bullet,
right.
And on the back of the bullet there is a primer cap.
Okay.
And then that primer cap ignites the gunpowder that's in the bullet. So primer ignites, gunpowder ignites, and it pushes that bullet out of the cartridge case, through the barrel, and out the gun.
Okay.
So when the whole explosion, if you will, happens, it happens inside of that gun, and some of it will come out of the ejection port, the back of the gun, the barrel of the gun. Really, any area that it can come out, it'll come out. If it's going to come out at all. Sometimes, depending on the ammunition or the gun, it may not come out as much as other guns.
So in the bullet, I guess the bullet itself is just that small piece at the top.
Projectile, yeah.
Projectile, and the whole thing people usually see, like in movies when someone's like loading up a clip, is the whole cartridge itself.
Yes.
And that whole cartridge, I guess minus the bullet itself, is full with gunpowder?
Gunpowder, and then there's a little cap that's actually full of something else.
Okay.
It's called synoxide. It's typically what we use in America. Synoxide primer, and that primer cap causes the initial explosion, because gunpowder itself is pretty, I don't know what the right word is, but it's not like just gonna like go up in flames.
Right.
You need to ignite it.
Okay.
So that primer cap ignites the gunpowder, and then the gunpowder blows up and pushes that bullet out. So that primer cap, it's typically 3 components: lead stiffenate, barium sulfate, and antimony sulfide. So that lead stiffenate is kind of...
Are those 3 in the cap, or are those 3 gunpowder itself?
Cap, in the cap. And then the gunpowder is typically a lot of similar components. But when we do the testing here at the lab, we're always looking for those primer ingredients.
Okay.